It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. And the return starts just inside the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. The offense with poor field position, backed up inside their own 10. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. But bring him down just short of the 20.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the Horned Frogs offense is on the move now.
Well, that's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down on the third down conversion.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they'll hand it off.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Important second down play coming up. Short completion to the tight end. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's running out of time here. Incomplete, and it's hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The puck bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. He finds some space. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab by the receiver. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here comes the bunch formation. Looking for a gap. It's Cruz. He shreds the tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
On the move now. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. pass on this fourth down call. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the left side. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Out of the gun now on third down. Throws it to the right. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Set up at the 34. Breaks into the clear. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, the defense got out muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Looks right for a quick completion. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. First down here for this offense. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think that
touchdown as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Going after, not right through. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Let's see what the call is. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's got the first and still going. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Well, the last time they scored a touchdown, can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
And a fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Coverage team brings down the returner. Offense takes the field now. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Breaks free. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it right near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, tied. So the offense breaking out, they're building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. Formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. He breaks free. The Wildcat picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
What a great... to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, you can really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Direct snap. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. here as they try to convert on third down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, TCU.
And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Look out, room to run here. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, third down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is have to punt the ball, but they show you why they love this back. Get his hands on the football, and he picks up the first down. Unbelievable call.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. They'll run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Pre-snap motion from the offense. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. Third down and short. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
The Horned Frogs will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch. It's Vasquez. And the runner steps out of bounds but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
And the Horned Frogs with 1st and 10 here. A draw to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of him. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed into exactly what was coming and made the tackle.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Cut quickly. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. Coach thinking touchdown, not field goal. Offense on the field for this 4th and short from the 20. Fires it on the move. And he's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Tackled on the return, and that's how it ends the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Powers now has our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he goes down after a huge gain. What a play for this offense. The spark they needed.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
So here we go. Off the huge game they set up now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this 2nd half started.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
They convert to BAT, so the lead is now 21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense takes the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And the same runner's got it again. He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Finds his target. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
The Horned Frogs are on the move here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give him credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
He's wide open. Look out. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Back in motion now. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, TCU, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And now here comes the point after attempt. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop. Nowhere to go, the ball knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Headed for the end zone. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. On the read. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And now the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the handoff. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Direct snap. The wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Hit as he releases it. And the pass ball is incomplete.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the 4th quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking deep down the left side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Here's the second down play. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Direct snap. Breaks into open space. Here he goes. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Breaks an open space. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this wildcat look. It's a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look.
Well, that's exactly what defense coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Fights off a defender. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short gain. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here comes the fourth down play. Offense in the wildcat. The defense on alert. Direct snap. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Alabama. They continue to roll up the score.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Comes a first down pass attempt. Running back has it on the screen now. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job is gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.